Welcome to this episode of Katy on the Farm. We're here in Araby, Georgia at Marview Farms, where they're organically raising pastured meats. Fernando Mendez will be joining us shortly to show us around this great operation.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
Lutz, Brown, Piegler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned, has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. Jeff Brown and Eric Lutz make it a priority to know their clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. They offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Piegler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville.
Want to learn more about rural America? Watch CreekboxTV.
We're here at Marview Farms in Araby, Georgia, where they're organically raising meats on a pastured and free-range system. And I think I hear the owner, Fernando Mendez, coming now. Let's say hello and meet Fernando. Fernando,
hello.
Thank you for having us out today.
Welcome to Marview Farms.
Oh, thank you. It is so exciting and with the babies.
Yes.
I love it. And we chose a really cold, rainy day. I'm
This is
sorry
a
about that.
blessed day because it's watering my grasses.
There you go. There you go. And I want to hear all about those pastured systems. So tell me, what do you raise here?
Well, we raise our goats, lamb, beef, pork, pastured chickens.
Wow.
We have egg-laying hens. So a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I see. And quite the stock. It's really loud.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but really sweet. So I do hope we're going to be able to go out and see this. Now, you said that you pasture raise, you're
Yes.
free range.
Yes.
Are you intentionally planting the fields?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Now in the winter, we overseed all of our pastures.
Okay.
And then, you know, right now it's a bad time because we have to put out hay because we didn't have rain in over 3 months.
Right, the drought.
So my grasses would have been higher, but now they just started to grow. So
That's how it goes when
it's
you're
a tough time.
Yes, that's how when you're dependent on the elements, right?
But now we got blessed with rain, so we've been having good rains.
That's wonderful. I am fascinated by what I'm seeing. So, how long have you been doing this?
I started 7 years ago.
7 years ago. That's not very long for such a large operation.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And do you have a background in agriculture?
No.
No?
It's in the heart.
That's wonderful. It needs to be there too.
Yes.
It needs to be there, or you don't want to get out of bed in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's fascinating. So 7 years in, and where do you distribute this meat? How do people get to it?
Well, we attend 2 farmers market. Now we go to the International Farmers Market
Oh, yes.
in Warner Robins. and we sell our meats. And then we go to the Tiff Park Farmers Market in Albany, and that is it's a seasonal market. So right now it's closed until March.
I see. And are those your primary?
And then we sell on farm. And you know, when people come.
When people come. Well, that's wonderful. I really appreciate you having us out. Can we go take a look at some of the things they're doing here at Marview? So we're here with Fernando Mendez at Marview Farms, and behind us you'll see sheep and goats, and I'm told that they're actively birthing right now, some of them. So Fernando, what are you raising out here?
Well, we have our sheep, which is a Katahdin Dorper mix. And we have our goats, and our goats are just whatever I was able to find. So it's a mixed breed, but they're very hardy because they're acclimated to my environment right now.
That makes sense.
They've been born here, raised here. So right now, you know, they're very resistant to parasites, and also my sheep. My flock right now is in our corrals. Every day they leave to go grazing, and at night they come back alone. I trained them to do that.
That's wonderful.
Because that's the way I could do things that, you know, they don't require a lot of attention. So they have their safety area here. Like right now, you know, it's a rainy day. It's not raining now, but if it rains hard, you know, they'll go underneath the roof and protect themselves. Some of them stay because they want to. It's up to them.
I have noticed that at our farm just with our poultry. Sometimes it's storming, they just walk out and don't care.
Yeah.
They're like, well, I can get wet, I'm an animal.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, so that's really neat. I like that they have the option to go and to choose. And you told me earlier that as they're birthing here, in order to protect the babies, you give them time inside until they get a little bit bigger in the pen so that the other animals can't get to them, so they're not vulnerable.
Yes.
And,
what happened is, since our hogs are free range, when the babies are very small, they're very weak, and a hog could get them. So what we do is we'll keep them in here until they get stronger, and then once they get stronger, they're able to evade the hogs. So that's the way we protect our babies.
And they still all get to be one big herd ultimately.
Oh, yes.
That's fascinating.
Yes, and it's beautiful.
Hi, I'm Katy Rogers. I hope you'll be right back after this message to join me.
Carter's Fried Chicken in Homerville has become the gold standard for fried chicken barbecue and catering. Carter's also offers a full menu of other tasty items and is open on Sunday. Thanks, Chad Brown, for making dining at Carter's a family tradition in Homerville. Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
Want to learn more about rural America? Watch CreekboxTV. TV.
All right, Fernando, let's take a look at these steers.
Yes, this is where I raise my pasture steers, and they're pasture finished too. They're always on grass. Right now, they have limited grazing on my overseeded pastures, but they have hay, and they get a little bit every day of the winter crop that I put out.
That's outstanding. I know that the nutrient profile of meat that has been 100% pasture raised is far superior to that that's been on grain.
Yes.
I know that the fats are much more balanced. It's a concern in the American diet, right? Is the too much omega-6 fats in our diet and all the inflammation, and here you're raising them.
They're very high in omega-3 fatty acids.
That's what we're looking for.
Which are very beneficial to us.
Yes, that's what we're looking for. Now, do you have a specific breed?
Our everything that I have here is 50% to 7-8% Devon, and a lot of them are pure Devon. So we use Devon bulls, which is it's a genetic that has not been altered throughout time.
Okay.
And it grows, it gets fat on grass because it has not been altered. And very great tasting meat, tender. And that's what I raise here, Devon cattle.
That's wonderful. That's
Yes.
wonderful. We'll have to watch Dirt Road Organics for some of your Devon beef.
Yes, they buy our meat and they sell it to their co-op there.
The members. That's
Yes.
wonderful. I know they're big fans of your operation here, and I can see why. It's really nice to see the animals eating
Yes,
greens.
yes.
All right. Thanks. Can we go take a look at the pigs?
Definitely.
All right. Hi, I'm Katy Rogers. I hope you'll be right back after this message to join me.
Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned, has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. Jeff Brown and Eric Lutz make it a priority to know their clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. They offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville.
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal.
Want to learn more about rural America? Watch CreekboxTV.
Here at Marview, the animals are only fed things that would be natural in their diet, keeping the proper pH of their stomachs, of their rumens, and allowing them to digest food that doesn't make them sick and in turn is less likely to make you sick. So I'm a huge proponent of pasture-raised meats. All right, Fernando, what is this gorgeous pile here?
That is black gold.
Yes, it looks like it.
Yeah, that's the compost that we make here that goes into our fields. We don't have any chemical inputs coming into our farm.
Wonderful.
Everything is done through organic matter and age, and we let this cure and it heats up and all the microbes starts to grow, and that's what we put in our fields, creating organic matter.
Very nice, and that puts some of the carbon back in the ground.
That is correct.
Yeah, that's a great,
And if you see
system.
the color of the grasses, you know, just biology is what makes everything there.
I see,
And
it's
then in
beautiful.
the background we got our hogs, they free range.
Completely free range.
Yes.
I've seen them trotting right across the road here.
Yes. Our hogs have, they live the way I would like to live if I was a hog.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely respecting the animal.
Yes.
That's fantastic. So I love that you are green this time of year, right? We're approaching the holidays right now and everything's green out here. Is this all the pigs eat?
No, this is part of it. We feed them, we receive fruit and vegetables, and we give them fruit and vegetables, and then once they eat that, then they'll come out and graze. And this field was planted mid-September, but 3 weeks ago is when actually 2 weeks ago is when we got our first rains, and over 3 months, and now it's when it's starting to come up. So we planted it and nothing happened because we didn't have no rain. But now God has blessed us with rain, and then things are starting to green up.
Well, it looks beautiful. Yeah,
Yes.
that drought was hard on everyone this year,
Yes.
I know. Well, thank you so much for showing us this. These are the happiest hogs I've seen.
They are. They are.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Fernando.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure.
Fernando, thank you so much for showing us around today. We love what we've learned and seen here at Marview. Could you tell us about your website and how people can find you?
Great. I greatly appreciate you guys being out here. And you can visit us on marviewfarms.com. And we also have a Facebook page, Marview Farms. And we have videos of all the different things that we do here. So very informative.
Yes, great, great. We look forward to that. Encourage everybody to go see what's happening here at Marview Farms on Facebook and on their website. And thank you again for having us out today.
Thank you for being here.
Join us as we visit Georgia Country Clover and get to see their homestead and market farm, meet the goats and chickens and pigs. And thanks for being a part of Katy on the Farm.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned, has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. Jeff Brown and Eric Lutz make it a priority to know their clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. They offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville.
Want to learn more about rural America? Watch CreekboxTV. TV.
Welcome back to Katy on the Farm. I'm here in Millwood, Georgia with Tessa and David Hansen on their family farm, Georgia Country Clover. And they have a wide variety of things going on here. So I'm just going to go to you. Thank you so much for having us out today.
Oh, you're welcome.
We really appreciate it, and I love what I'm seeing. Tell me a little bit about why you decided to start farming and why you have such an eye to sustainability.
Well, the obvious reason will be for the health benefits of the whole family. And we both noticed the difference that once you grow your own food, it's more beneficial to the health of everybody, our animals, our kids, ourselves. So that's one of the reasons too, but we do really enjoy farming.
So you do this primarily. This is your main endeavor, and I love learning about your systems here. Now, you're just telling me about fermenting chicken feed. Tell me a little bit about that.
We do ferment our chicken feed. What we do is we get the feed, add some grains in it and some oats and some supplements, and we put water in it, and you rotate it for every 3 days, and that's what we feed our chickens. And they get their feathers beautifully. They fight the bacteria or any infection. They're more healthier. They have bigger eggs, and just the health of the chickens is better than just the regular feed that you give it to your chickens.
I can see that. I can see your birds look very healthy, and I have had your eggs. They're fantastic. So you guys are also raising other meats here. You're I see pigs.
Yes.
Yes. What kind of pig is that?
We have the Gloucestershire Old Spots.
Oh, heritage.
Yes, a heritage livestock. And we do a lot of research before we decided that we wanted the Old Spots, because Old Spots are very friendly.
Oh.
They're not aggressive at all, and you can actually go inside the pen and just give them a scratch, and they would just sleep. We love our pigs.
One thing that we found that's very important as far as the breed of whatever animal that we bring onto the farm is that it fits our family. So we like very docile breeds, breeds that you can touch and pick up, and they become more like the family. And anything aggressive, like roosters, that sort of thing, end up on the dinner table. But,
I understand. And that's really especially important when you have children. I've had my own experiences with aggressive roosters. So I'm intrigued. You're milking goats.
Yeah.
You said you're making soap?
We do. Me and my daughter makes all natural goat milk soap. Yes.
Okay, so you were showing me your makeshift sink here, and I love this idea because this is something I could go home and do without putting on a list that gets done 3 years from now.
Yes.
So in making this sink and using the natural soap, you're able to use the water from the sink to water your plants.
Yes, we do that. It's because the soap that we use are all natural. It doesn't hurt the plants. In fact, some of the soap suds that is still here can fight the aphids that attacks the blueberries or your flowers. So, and it helps us because these materials are just in anybody's barn, I bet. And so when we're done, we just haul it with the cart, and it's easy to help water the plants.
That's fascinating. And you said this is coming from your rain barrels.
Yes, we have 2 rain barrels right by the deck, and it helps us with our garden on that side, and this one helps us on our garden on this side.
That's a great picture of sustainability.
Yes.
Is that they're just detouring. The water's coming from the rain, from the sky. It's being detoured and used, and then it's able to go back onto the plants where it would be anyway.
Yes.
So that's a really fantastic picture of sustainability and something that most of us could do on our farms. Very practical.
We also have solar panels that works for our gates and our lighting.
Oh, wonderful.
So yeah, so we use the sun's power. We use the pigs to fertilize the land. So everything is going on as God's plan.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And it shows the practical side of sustainability. Yes, I enjoy that, practical applications, things that we could all do, things that we can all appreciate.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we take care of the animals take care of us, and then they had help take care of the land. It all goes in one full circle.
That is wonderful. Thank you so much for having us out. I'd love to go look around the farm, have you guys introduce us to some of these wonderful animals and some of the things you do here. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, David, I love that you guys even have bees out here. Tell me, what are you going to do with all this honey?
well, first of all, we first brought the bees in specifically to help pollinate the crops that we had planted and some of the flowers around. But the honey is just a natural byproduct and something most everybody loves. So we plan to sell it at farmers markets and that sort of thing. Our honey is pretty much going to be unfiltered raw honey. What we do a little bit differently is we pay attention to what flowers that the bees really enjoy and like, and we include those in their diet so they'll be able to produce a better quality product.
That's fantastic. Local bees and local honey. That's a great health trend too. I've
That's
noticed
right.
that's got sticking power. All right, well, thank you for showing us this. We really look forward to getting that at market. Will you show us around some of the other animals here? Thanks.
Well, they're the very sweet Nigerian dairy goats, and we really like them for their adorable personality, and they're very sweet and not so quiet, and every time we milk them for the family's use, the milk is very, very sweet. It's just like ice cream, so we like that as a bonus.
That's wonderful. And I see they've got really nice hay here, really leafy hay here. What else are they on?
We give them alfalfa or peanut hay, depending on what's available locally. And we also give them grains in the morning. And when we milk the does, they have their special diet of the milking grains at the station. But pretty much, they're very healthy goats. They don't need much. And their feed is always available for them.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And do you have any problems with predators in this part of the country with dairy goats?
Not really. The predators, they don't pretty much bother the goats. And what we like with the male goats is because they're very protective of their family pack. So they keep an eye on everything and take care of the does for us.
Oh, that's wonderful. And how many goats do you have here on the homestead?
We only have 5.
But that's enough milk for your family?
Oh, yes.
That's wonderful. And do you do the milking?
We do. And Courtney helps us. The high school kids help us take care of the animals. And I swear, we love our goats here. They're very spoiled.
I can see that. Well, that is really neat. I know I grew up with my parents milking goats, so I'm especially fond of
Yes.
goat's milk and all that it brings. And it's easier to digest for humans than cow's milk, yes?
That's true. And that's one more thing that we want to tell our family and friends, that goat's milk is really better for you. They're more nutritious and it's easily absorbed by the body. Instead of cow's milk, because their protein molecules are smaller. And plus, if they really want to try goat's milk, they have to try it from a dairy farmer, a real goat dairy farmer, not just any goat milk in the grocery, because it tastes different.
It does taste different. I have noticed the difference myself.
The kind of breed of goat gives a different kind of taste on the milk.
And what kind of milk fat are you getting on these?
They have as high as 6%.
Oh, wow.
Yes, the butter fat, that's why it's best for ice cream.
Oh, I bet that would make some great cheese, too.
Oh,
That would
yes,
make some great
cheese,
cheese. Now, Tessa, I met you at the Waygreen Market in Waycross, Georgia, and I noticed right away, and so did everyone else at that market, that you have gorgeous eggs. Now, do you guys do this intentionally?
Yes, we do. We before we even bought our first chicks, we did a lot of research on the kind of breed that would fit our family and what breed would lay colored eggs. And we also bred 2 different breeds together to have different shade of green, like this one.
Wow, so you hybridized this.
Yes, so this green came from the Moran's egg and a cream leg bar to make the green.
Wow, that's really neat. I'm impressed. You hatched those out yourself. I
Yes,
have yet
we
to
did.
accomplish such a feat. I haven't tried though.
Yes.
But, well, that's awesome. Are you going to be selling these eggs at the market in the future? Are you going to continue doing this?
We're going to continue selling the eggs at the market, at the farmer's market, and we're going to try selling the chicks too, because there are people who wants to start with these colored eggs, and they are so pretty, and I want to share it with everybody. And plus, I want them to try a good quality egg.
You do. They're beautiful, upright, dark-colored yolks on your birds. Always,
Yes.
you can tell the free-range birds have a much nicer egg. Huge difference in the taste. The yolk's almost like
yes.
butter.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's amazing. Well, we really appreciate it. I would like to pick up some of those chicks from you.
For sure.
Absolutely. Well, it's a beautiful facility. I can see you have very happy birds. I've gotten to hold some of them. They are obviously affectionate and well cared for animals. We so appreciate you showing us out here today.
All right.
Thank you, Tessa. David, Tessa, thank you so much for having us out today. This has been great fun, and we've learned a lot. Where can folks connect with you?
Well, they can go to our website. It's www.georgiacountryclover.com, or on Facebook. We have lots of cute pictures on Facebook.
I have seen that. I have
Yeah.
And Georgia is GA.
GACountryclover.com.
That's
Got it.
right.
All right. Well, thank you again. We appreciate it. I will see you at market, and I hope to see you next time on Katy on the Farm. Say goodbye.
Thank you for watching CreekboxTV.